guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kim, your favorite yachty y'all. Alrighty, so today I'm gonna just hop right into this video. I purchased some products that I cannot wait to review for you guys. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done a review, but before we jump into this, if you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And I do encourage you to subscribe. Go ahead, join the family. You know, it's real fun over here, I would say. But yeah, so today we are going to be reviewing the new Jaclyn Cosmetics. She came out with a bunch of new face products. She did basically blush and bronzer duos. She also did some kind of glow powders, and she did highlighters, and I think she did a few other products. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of out the loop when it comes on to Jaclyn, and because of that, I feel like I had no idea this drop was coming. I don't know if she had mentioned it. She probably has, like on her videos, like mentioned, oh, I have something coming, you know, look out for this date or blah 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 blah. But literally, I feel like all I saw of her was that she dropped the products, and then the day of the same drop, I realized that 2 days before that she had posted a video of her using the products. And once she posted that video and I saw it, and she mentioned that it was the same formula as her like limited edition stuff that she had did with Morphe, and I never got to get my hand on those, but I know everybody raved about them, and I know her collab with Becca and how that was, and she said, you know, the products were made in Italy, and it just sounded real bougie, and I was like, yes, I have to have it. But not gonna lie, I wish I had not hesitated, because honey, by the time I got on this page, everything was sold out. Like, everything was sold out. It was heartbreaking. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start off with, because my face, you could tell I have on some makeup. I have my base done, but it's not completely done. I left off blush and contour and stuff, so it just kind of looks really flat right now. So I'm basically gonna talk about the products as I use them. And I'm on Ulta's page, but I'm gonna go ahead and go on her page to see what she says on her page. But so if you're trying to get your hands on these, check out Ulta, because I think they're all sold out on her actual website. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with the bronze and the blush, because you know, I normally at this point in time in my makeup, I would bronze and then I would add my blush and then my highlighter. So I'm gonna go in that order. I'm gonna talk about packaging first. These products came, I ordered them, I think they came in less than a week, so that was really great, especially during COVID. A lot of stuff has been, you know, a lot of companies have been having a really hard time with their shipping and stuff, so thumbs out to them, whoever they have shipping their stuff. It got here super fast, and I did 3 separate orders, because honestly I was just frantically on the website trying to get whatever wasn't sold out, so I ended up ordering 3 separate times, and they managed to put them all together for me in the same box. And yeah, I got all my products. I had kept the boxes that these came in. It was a very beautiful box. It was like a rose gold. It had some sheen to it and stuff, but I think Deontay threw them away, so that sucks. I don't get to show you the original packaging. I have taken them out because I have been using them, because I wanted to know how I really feel about them before I came on here and told you guys, like, you know, what I think. This is not a first impression, this is a review, so I had to be using it, and I am a makeup artist, so I have used a couple of these on my clients and stuff. So yeah, I've been getting good use out of the darker ones, though. This is my first time using them, so I'm excited about that. This is what the bronze and blush duos packaging looks like, y'all. How pretty is this? And it's got a bunch of fingerprints on it right now because I've been touching it, but basically it's just like really shiny. It's like a hard plastic, really well made. It's got some weight to it. She is heavy, honey. And for a size reference, it's about the size of, bigger than the palm of my hand. It's a good decent size. The packaging is a little bit bulky. I was initially planning to like depot these, but when I saw the packaging, I'm like, honestly, this is really chic. It's cute, and I think I'm gonna keep the packaging and just, you know, figure out how I want to carry them. This is the deeper shade. This one is Be Rouge and Espresso Shot. This is what it looks like. Woo. Whoa, gorgeous. Really, really, really gorgeous. This is the one that I'm gonna be using on my skin. I also love the fact that it comes with a really lovely mirror here, really nice size, and I can see my whole face. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use the mirror in here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to my face. I'm really excited. I've used the lighter shade on my clients, and let me tell y'all, these products, I feel like they're like kind of like a your skin but better, very gorgeous and finely milled, so they don't go on your face like looking chalky or anything like that. I feel like it's one of those products that you can get away with just using more and more and more and kind of like building it up, and you don't have to worry about it eventually looking like too much. I don't think it's possible for these to look like too much, you know what I mean? And I just dipped into here one time. The first time I tapped off the excess, but the second time I just kind of went straight onto my face. And I'm just gonna let you guys see the buildup of this product. My face definitely needed this. I felt like I looked so pale. Literally, I felt like I looked like Frankenstein. But look at it. I feel like my lights in here are so bright you can't even really tell. Okay, here we go. It's a little bit darker, but I feel like you could see a little bit better. Can y'all see the difference between like this side and this side that doesn't have anything on it? Is just really flat. You can kind of tell on this side where the product is, you know, and I'm adding more, and as you can tell, it's not looking like whoa, like that's a lot, you know what I mean? And in true bronzer fashion, it has that little bit of warmth to it where it's just beautiful, really, really, really beautiful. And I didn't even contour underneath because I definitely wanted to see how these products look on deeper skin. I wanted to see, you know, if it would show up without just any additional boost of sitting on top of another product that was already dark. And so far she is looking good. I don't know how it's looking on camera, but in person she is gorgeous. I'm just gonna go ahead one more time, show you the before and the after. I'm gonna actually apply the blush and stuff so I can really show you a one side versus the other side. And the blush in here is a really, really, really deep, what do you call this? Not mauve, it's definitely not mauve. It's a deep berry, yep. A very deep berry blush, which I think this will be so gorgeous on like skin tones even deeper than mine. I'm pretty sure this is like the deepest one they have, but I can't tell because like I mentioned, I didn't get to get my hands on all of them, so I really can't tell you if this is the deepest one. But this is pretty deep range wise. I love that. I feel like I could get a good bit of use out of this for, like I said, myself, like my skin tone, and even deeper, because all I would have to do is kind of like build it up just a little bit. I'm gonna add just a little bit into my bronzer as well up here, just to give me a little bit more of that color. I just love this blush, and even on my clients I tend to do this where I just kind of put more. I found myself when I was using the other shade, I just kept adding more and more and more. I just felt like it was so beautiful and I just couldn't get enough, and I just didn't feel like it was starting to look like I was adding a lot of product, you know what I mean? And then now I'm gonna use, oh, I must mention too as well, these are her highlighters. These are gorgeous. The gold, look at this. Wow, like wow, I could literally see myself in this. The packaging on here, so when you open it, can y'all hear this? It's, I don't know if it's like a magnetic shut, but like when it gets close, kind of just, you see, it kind of just like snaps down. I love that. It's sturdy. It's really sturdy. I don't think it's just gonna pop open unless you like actually open it up. I got 3 of these shades, which is wonderful. I feel like I got a good range with these because I'm kind of all over the place. I'm gonna show you guys. Sorry, I'm gonna show you guys the other shade I had got in the blush duos. This is that, and this is Lilac Love, which is the blush, and then Top Tan, which you can tell you can use this on really light skin tones. You can also use this on like a medium skin tone, but I really like this on like my really fair clients. It looks really beautiful. As you can tell though, like when you use it, you do get a little bit of kickback. My lighting right now, hold on guys, there we go. You do get a little bit of kickback on the like on the product itself, which I mean, I don't mind. I think it's inevitable sometimes, and I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. The product itself in here is bomb, and I'm not going to create a fuss because I'm having some kickback. You know what I mean? These are big products, so yeah. Okay, so with these, I got a good mix. I definitely still want to pick up the other ones because like I said, I really do love these products. But I got Mesmerized, which is this shade right here. She is a beautiful pink. You're seeing stuff in the, there we go. Beautiful pink, like really amazing. And I'm gonna show you when I apply it, but these highlighters give you that like that glow from within look, that wet look, like even without you like spraying your face first and then applying it, it just gives you that wet look. And I love that because when I apply this on my client, like I said, this one is really gorgeous on really lighter skin tones. It just looked like, you know, that powdery, chalky, highlighty like finish that a lot of powder highlighters have. I don't get that from this. It almost gives me the vibe of like my liquid blushes. It's like really gorgeous. If you don't have this, I don't even want to say that because it's gonna be sold out again next time, but I love these products, I swear to God. But this is Mesmerized once again. If you're really light skinned, this is gorgeous. Like, I think it's a must-have for everybody. And yeah, the second one is, I think would look really gorgeous on medium skin tones. I think I could get away with using this one though on anybody. It's just kind of like a lighter pink, and I think it's really beautiful, isn't it? Like, isn't this like just gorgeous? I think she is amazing, like really beautiful. And that again is Awestruck. I think this shade would look really beautiful on my skin tone, which is probably the one that I'm gonna use. But then if you really want to look like just chocolatey and just, you know, then there's this one that is called Exposure. And honey, look at her. She's just so beautiful, and she's a much deeper, like, it's just a lot more rich in color than the other two. I'm gonna hold all 3 side and side so you can kind of get a reference as to how they look. And yeah, I think I'm gonna use I'm probably gonna mix them, but I think I'm gonna use the medium pink. I just dropped it. Great. So that's them. So you can kind of see like they're 3 completely different shades. So there's a lighter pink, the little deeper pink, and then there's this dark one. Boom. I think with the blush that I used today, I definitely want to use this one right here. Gorgeous. Yes, I'm gonna go in with that one right quick. So this is actually called their highlighter. They have this thing called Beaming Light. I never got to get any of those. I don't know. I honestly didn't really appeal to me much, and I don't know. It didn't appeal to me much. But I got the Mood Light. That is supposed to be like it says, like a beaming highlighter. I don't usually go for that vibe anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to get my hands on stuff that I actually thought I would use. Wow. Do y'all see this? Shit. Okay. Wow. Holy shit. I don't think I needed that beaming light at all. This shit right here is beaming. Wow. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. Are you guys seeing this, though? Like, are you guys seeing this? What? What? How could you not want to pick up this product? Like, this is crazy to me. Wow. And you can see for yourself, it looks wet. Like, it dead ass looks like I sprayed it down already. And I didn't even like really swirl this in there. But I'm going to try to go in with a lighter hand up here, because I don't want to be too beaming, honey. But wow. My gosh, that's a gorgeous shade. And I was definitely right about it looking gorgeous on my skin tone, because I don't consider myself to be like deep. I would consider myself to be kind of like a medium-ish shade. So I definitely would want to see. I think you could wear this on a lighter skin tone too, and I think you could wear this on an even deeper skin tone than I am. I just y'all look at my skin looks like dewy. Like, this is crazy. I love it. Yikes. And then the final product, I cannot stop. Like, this is really, like, you can see it night and day. Look at my other side of my face. How, like, bland it looks compared to over here. Baby. Look at it. Like, just look at it. Look how flat this looks. And look at over here. She looks like she's going places. You hear me? Now, the last product that I got to get my hand on is this mood light. So these, I don't know how to describe these, honestly. I think it would be a product kind of like if y'all ever tried the Laura Mercier Glow, the translucent glow. I think it's kind of like that. It's a translucent powder with some glow to it. I got two shades here. I have Brilliant and I have Feeling It. And to me, I don't think I got any shades that, look at the packaging, so cute, and it's a good size, honey. I don't think I got any that would really go well with a very fair complexion, so I haven't gotten any use out of it. You can see it comes with this little plastic thingy on here still that I'm now going to take off. I think I'm gonna go with this lighter color, which is Brilliant, just because I'm gonna use this actually like in my, like on the apples of my cheeks and like my under eye area. I might regret this, but I think she said that you could do that, like just put it all over your under eye and like over your cheeks and stuff, just to give you like a glow basically. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm just gonna close it and kind of shake it up a little so some of the product can come up. I'm really nervous, child, but oh yes. Okay, it kind of looks deep, y'all. Like it looks kind of deep. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. If it ruins my makeup, it just is what it is. But I have to show you guys this product. I just feel like it's a little bit dark for my under eye area, but I don't know, because it's got a little bit of redness to it. I'm gonna tap off the excess. I really don't want to go in with a bunch of this. I'm gonna start on my cheek area first, just in case it's like crazy looking or something. Okay, I'm literally so nervous. I'm gonna go back to the mirror from here just to see. Okay. Actually, no. It looks just like powder. I'm not even seeing a whole bunch of like, what do you call it, like that glow. So I'm just gonna go over everything kind of a little bit. It's definitely not as glowy as I thought it would be. Can y'all kind of see, like right here, kind of give it a little bit more luminosity versus like over here. I hope y'all can see that, but it's definitely not like super glowy. I think I could actually get away with using this like all over my face, and I think I'm gonna do that. And I was wrong about it being like having, I don't know, it showed up a little bit red in the packaging, but on my face right now it just looks really good. Like, it looks just like a translucent powder, to be honest. That's the vibe that I'm getting. I think this would be really pretty on like a bride, you know, just that glow. I forgot to do my nose contour. What the hell? Yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll be back to just give you guys my final thoughts, but I'm pretty sure you already know what I think. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Wow, what do you guys think? Oh my gosh, total transformation, right? That's how I feel, at least. I feel so different. I feel a lot better now that my makeup is complete, because I was looking a little bit crazy in the beginning. But honey, like, do we not look like top shelf? We look like top shelf. I think these products, the packaging and everything screams bougie, very expensive, luxury. I think she did a good job marketing these. Oh, I didn't even mention price points. The products are not cheap, honey. They're not cheap at all. So the Mood Light, which is this, the price on that is $32. Damn near everything, like I said, they're sold out. I actually think now that I have used this on my skin, it's a lot less intimidating than it looks like. It looks like pretty much like a tan translucent powder with a little bit of a glow to it. Not even as much glow as a translucent glow. It is beautiful. You can see for yourself. It's not like adding any crazy shine anywhere. And I used it on my cheeks. I used it everywhere. I think it just powders your face down without having that powdery finish. It has more of a, like, just a slight sheen to it, which I actually love that. I think this will be great for people with drier skin. It's just beautiful, you know what I mean? And these, like I said, they're $32. They come in 5 shades. The one that I got, this brilliant one, is the second deepest shade there is. So I do want to get my hands on one of the lighter ones just for my very fair skin people. I do think I could get away with using this with people just a little bit lighter than me as well, but probably just not for their under eyes. But yeah, love that. And then the other shade that I got, Feeling It, is of course the deepest shade that they have. This one is pretty deep. I think, you know, like, you definitely could get away with using it on people much deeper than I am. Even if it's just for the under eyes, I think it'll be beautiful. I can't wait to use these on all my clients. Like, I'm really excited. Glad I got my hands on these. I was nervous, I think, just like everybody else, because Jaclyn has had a lot of hiccups with her launches, honey. We're just gonna keep it real here, but she did a good job with this. I think when it comes on to skin products, that is where she excels. That's just my opinion. I feel like every time she does highlighters and stuff of that nature, they're always a hit, like always. And I feel like that's kind of why I bit the bullet and bought it. I also saw that she just posted she launched some more lip products. Not sure if I'm gonna try those, truthfully, but these are a hit, and I'm saving up my coins for when she does her second drop, I definitely will be first in line to get all the other shades that I did not get. Don't think I'm gonna get the Beam and Light because, like I said, these highlights, honey, I don't think I need it. But if you're that person, you go ahead and pick it up. I don't think you'll regret it. So go ahead, if you got extra money, you do that, honey. The bronze and blush duos were actually $36. I think that's a great price, especially the fact that you get 2 products in here. They're absolutely gorgeous. The packaging is really nice and sturdy. I don't feel like even if you drop this, it would like completely shatter. They're baked. I think they're just very well made. They're nice. I can tell she spent some time doing these. The highlighters, y'all know how I feel about those. Really love it. That one, I think they're called Accent Light on her page. They're called the Accent Light highlighters. These retail for $29, a little bit on the higher end, but like I said, the whole thing gives a bougie vibe, so I mean, I would expect that. I actually ended up adding a little bit of the deeper glow one on my collarbone. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I'm looking a little bit, you know, nice. I could have added some on my shoulder and stuff, but yeah, I didn't go all out like that. But the shades I got are Exposure, which this is the deepest shade that they have. That's this one. Once again, for reference, this is the deepest shade that they have. That's it on my collarbone, just to give you an idea what it looks like. It comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 shades. And then the other ones that I got, Mesmerized is like the 4th one in. It's the first, I think, kind of pinky one. So like I said, I was pretty right about it being for like kind of like medium skin tones, because it's like smack in the middle of all the others. She's really gorgeous. That's the one that I'm wearing on my cheeks. Absolutely love it. Love it. I can't love it anymore. And then we got Awestruck. Actually, I lied. Mesmerized is not the one on my cheeks. Wow. I guess Mesmerized is supposed to be for medium skin tones, but I've been using it on my lighter skin clients, and it's beautiful on light skin as well. It's a really kind of fairish pink. And then this one, Awestruck, is the next shade after Mesmerized. So it's also medium skin tone, and it's just a little bit on the deeper side. So yeah, it has pretty good descriptions on here if you do want to buy it, like what the like oh, a pink with this undertone with a pearlescent finish, or this or that or that. I'm not gonna bore you guys with reading all of that, but yes, I highly recommend these products. I think whatever you can get your hands on, get it. You won't regret it. And once again, just a little close-up of my skin. Yes, I'm feeling beautiful. And so far, my clients that I've used it on, they've all loved it. They literally look at themselves and they're like, oh my gosh. And the thing that they do talk about the most is the highlight. I am going to say I think the highlighter is my favorite product out of all of these. Next to the highlighters, I think the blush and bronze duos, because I really like these as well. I feel like I love the fact that you can keep adding on the blush without it being overwhelming. So I think it's very beginner friendly, but it's also great for pros. I think it looks gorgeous on the skin, just the way it just blends in. I also really do love the mood light. I love everything in general, but if you could only get one thing, I would definitely say get your hands on the highlighters. That's it. I feel like I've been talking for long enough. I am done. If you guys like this review, honey, go ahead and give this video a fat thumbs up. If you decide to try it, let me know what you think. If you have gotten it yourself and you have different opinions from me, go ahead, let me know how you feel about it and why. I'd love to know, you know. Alright guys, I am back. I know I already ended out this video, but y'all, I went to work and came back, took my mask off, and I was like, bitch, like, what? And I definitely feel like what you are seeing right now was worth mentioning and showing you guys, because so far all I've gotten is the feedback from my clients, like how the makeup held up throughout the day when I've applied it to them. But seeing it myself, oh my gosh, like even Deontay keeps saying like my cheekbones look so defined and my highlight is just so nice. I got so many compliments at work today. Your makeup looks really nice. Y'all, if you are a makeup wearer, you know blush is usually the first thing to go. And I am just so impressed by the fact that at 10 p.m. after I started applying this makeup, I started applying at like 2, so it's been right around 8 hours. The blush is still on my cheeks. Like, I know y'all can see this. There's definitely blush still on my cheeks 8 hours later. And I've been at work, I've been wearing a mask, I have not touched up my face, I've not blotted, and I normally have oily skin, and I don't know, even looking at myself, I think I have a healthy amount of glow, but I don't think there's anything greasy looking. There's no indication that I've been wearing this makeup for 8 hours, y'all. And even the areas that I applied, like the mood light, that's this one, it's just got such a beautiful glow. My forehead is a little bit on the greasier side, but I think it still looks damn good. I would easily still go out like this. My lips still there, I ate. And I also wanted to mention, this is not the product that I reviewed, but I gotta give this product some credit as well. There's another product in this video that I was trying out. I just didn't mention it because it's not about this, but since the makeup held up so well, I'm gonna tell y'all. It is the One Size Beauty translucent powder. I got put onto this by Makeup by Spencer. Once again, I literally buy almost everything he talks about, and I've been using it on my clients yet again, but I haven't had the chance to use it on myself. And on my clients, I've been using it with like brushes and stuff like that. But he actually, when I bought this is Patrick Starr's brand. When I bought this, I also bought the sponge that came with it. Yeah, I bought the sponge that came with it. That's what it looks like. It says one size. It says one size. And it's about this big. Truthfully, I feel like when I applied it on my clients with like a brush and like other sponges, it was nice, but it was a lot more difficult to work with than when I used it with the product it came with. These sponges are a must. So if you decide to get this powder, I would highly suggest, even if you don't get this or you're a makeup artist, I would suggest ordering a whole bunch of like the little makeup puffs and using those. It was really, really, really beautiful when I applied it all over my face today. And yeah, like I said, y'all can see it. My makeup has held up pretty damn well. And that's it. I'm so excited. Y'all make sure you go get these products. I also just ordered some extra products from them off of Ulta, so it is very much worth it. If everything's sold out online and you want to give these Jaclyn Cosmetics products a try, go ahead, call your local Ulta, see if they have anything in stock in store, or you can visit your Ulta online and see if they have anything. I'm sure Morphe probably sells it as well because she's been working with Morphe for so long. So you can check out Morphe too. But that is it officially for this video, guys. One more shot of my skin. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.